So it's been a long time since I've posted a video on YouTube. I just kind of got busy with other projects and stuff like that. It's kind of the fall time, so I'm showing you my fall garden. Got my mint still growing in that little bucket right there. My oregano, which is taking over this little corner over here, and smothered out my thyme. That's my Tuscan blue rosemary. If any of y'all have been keeping up with my channels like a year and a half ago, that was that little one I planted, and it is in bloom. I've got a whole bunch of nice little pretty little blue flowers coming off on there. Garlic growing, that'll be ready sometime late spring, early summer. I've got a whole mess of cabbage in here. That should be ready hopefully early spring. And you can look, you see right there, coming up in between, you got this weird little, let's see if I can get a better shot of it. This strange little weed looking thing coming up right there. It's not really a weed, it's more garlic. And it just came up from the garlic I planted last year. That is my pineapple plant. It is fixing to go in the house. The weather's going to be down to 45 degrees tomorrow night, so I'll probably put it in later tonight. And then I've got all my trees, my grapefruit trees that I started from seed. I already gave 2 of these away, so I have 5 left. And they're doing alright. They got really hammered by leaf miners. You can see some of the effects of the leaf miners right there. I started using spinosad. It was recommended to me, and I've gotten it under control, and I've gotten new growth, and so I think we're doing alright in that aspect. Now, nothing much is going on in the backyard. I still got my Merlot blood oranges back here. And today is November 1st, 2013, excuse me, I'm a whole year behind. And that's our Merlot blood orange. Still doing quite well. He had a problem with the leaf miners as well. And then over here, my neighbor's orange trees are just about ready to pop. Beautiful. We got them everywhere. This should be ready in about a month or so, maybe less. Now I've got a new little system I've got set up over here. It is kind of ugly. It's only a temporary setup, all for pretty much the purpose of experimentation. This is my aquaponics setup. So I'll take you around it real quick. We're going to start at the very beginning. Underneath, down here, you can see I've got my sump. This is a 70-gallon Rubbermaid commercial drink container I got for 70 bucks online, so $1 a gallon is what it comes out to. We had just had a really good rain last night, so everything's quite full. But either way, that's going to pump up back around this way through this white tube. It's going to pump up to this intersection over here. I've got most of the water diverted back into the sump tank via this right here. This also controls how much water goes into my fish tank, and as you can see, I got some water coming out there. I tried a raft on here. My plant died, as you can see. So you're not gonna be able to see the fish in here. I got some really good algae growing in the water. So the only time I really see them is in the morning when I come out here and feed them. Okay, so either way, that's gonna come up. This pipe right here goes all the way down to the bottom, splits off into like a T, and got a bunch of little slits down there at the bottom. Flows through this tube and into this bucket right here. This bucket is a 5-gallon bucket from Lowe's. It flows about halfway down here into the bottom, and then it swirls around. I have a piece of plastic plant bottom that I cut, and I just kind of stuck right there. And this bottom part acts as my solids trap. And I have a little outlet right here. I can go ahead and just put a bucket under here, catch all that good fish poo, and put it in my trees in my front garden. Then I have up here at the top I have a biofilter, and that just kind of goes up, the water goes up and then flows out of this tube and goes into my 2 grow beds. Now the grow beds I've been experimenting with forever now. These siphons have been a pain in the butt. I finally got a system that works. They've been working consistently for a couple of weeks now, actually. I really haven't done anything to them. I want to make sure they're going to be all right this spring. I plan on planting them really well. They're both filling up right now. It takes a good little while, probably 20-25 minutes to fill all the way up and then drain all the way out. So either way, that's it. And I got a little bit of romaine lettuce I just put in there just to see what would happen. That's been in there for a couple of weeks, and it doesn't look anything like my cabbage. It was planted about the same time my cabbage was, which was about 2 or 3 weeks ago. All right, well, that's it.